Today, the Tinagacan National High School, Tinagacan General Santos City, Grade 9 CFCC students will be having their debate on to use the cell phones versus not to use the cell phones during the conduct of the class. But before that, let us have a little review on what we had discussed yesterday. Our topic yesterday is about the environment and market on computer hardware servicing, particularly in identifying the players and competitors within the town. And we have identified that players and competitors within the town in terms of marketing are the different suppliers of
computer hardware, televisions, mobile cell phones, and tablets.
Okay, very good. So added to that, we found out also yesterday that cell phones are now widely used in the business world, particularly in the information and communications technology or ICT in promoting their products. But somebody raised question yesterday. How about, sir, if we are going to use cell phone during the conduct of our class? And immediately somebody reacted and answered, no, sir, it might distract the seriousness of our class. What a very interesting topic for a debate. Well, we ran short of time yesterday, so I let you group yourselves to defend a particular argument with regards to our topic. And finally, let us do it now. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I would like to introduce to you your presiding officer, Ms. Cynthia Salanyo, with her secretary, to take note the minutes of our debate today. Then I'm also asking 5 students
Sir.
to serve as a judge or jury during the conduct of our debate. Okay? Ms. Masalon, diba? Please come forward. You'll be the student number 1. Who else? Student number 2. Okay? Come, Mr. Panayaman. 3rd students? Okay, Mr. Pahal. Come forward. 4th students? Okay, come. Ms. Alvarez. And finally, Budwin. Okay, Ms. Baligi, come forward. Take your seat. So you will lend your ears seriously, and later on, you will give your reflections, your conclusions, and finally, your vote, so we may know who will win this debate. Well, I would like also to recognize our teachers at the back, our principal, Ma'am Evangeline Ortiz, our academic head designate, Ma'am Jing Abrilica, TOIC today, Ma'am Nora Nasis, one of the senior teachers at Tinagacan National High School, Ma'am Adelaida Halago, also a teacher in PLE, and now a certified assessor of bread and pastry. Then, the other head department of mathematics, Ma'am Josel Rubinos. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us time for this debate. Finally, to start our debate, I am now turning over the floor to the presiding officer.
Good morning, classmates. Today, we will be having our debate and reminding you, as your presiding officer, you can express your own ideas and critical arguments, but do not hit below or over the belt. But you can discuss it logically by respecting your opponent. You are given a maximum time of 3 minutes to state your opinions so that everybody in the group will have time to participate and be discussed. Is that clear?
Yes.
To start with, may I call in the proposition speaker 1 to state the motion for the debate.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. To start with, this is the motion of proposition side. I think mobile cell phones are useful in the conduct of classroom studies. Using mobile cell phones in the class can solve mathematical problems accurately and easily. So the first advantage is our cell phones are manufactured with many features, and one feature embedded there is the calculator, where I can easily compute the four fundamentals operation in mathematics accurately and easily. The second advantage is, if I will be assigned as a seller or cashier in the canteen, I could easily give the exact amount of change to my customer. Finally, computing the four fundamental operations in mathematics, as well as giving the amount of change, will be easy and exact. In conclusion, cell phones are useful in solving mathematical problems during the class, and it makes easier and accurate.
Now, the opposition has chance for rebuttal. I do not agree on that. There is no need to use cell phone during the class. In order to obtain the correct answer in computing the four fundamentals operation in mathematics, we go into the process by showing our solution. Holding cell phone while entertaining your customers and giving a change is a delay. You must know how to subtract before you volunteer selling in the canteen, as well as becoming a cashier at that particular day.
The strongest argument against the motion is using cell phone during the class distracts attention of the learners. First, in the conduct of the class, where the teacher is seriously having a lecture and a certain cell phone created a noise of ring or sound, the whole class will be disturbed. Second, the moment your cell phone rang due to call or text, even though when it is in mute or silence, it really calls for your attention to respond. Finally, the ringtones or the ringing of cell phones due to text or call may distract the seriousness in the conduct of the class. In conclusion, using cell phone during the class studies may create disturbance and diversion of the attention by the learners.
Now, the proposition has chance for rebuttal.
That is not always true. Not all the time, cell phones can conduct disturbance and diversion of attention to the learner. In fact, as a student, I muted or even off my vibrator. When someone calls or texted me, I don't mind it until the time the class is over. There were times I even intentionally on my music and have a single earphone, especially when I get lost, tired, or bored in the class. Well, it's just like to make me feel alive and get interested again to listen the discussion of our teacher.
Yes to gadgets. Go technology. We agree on that.
The second strongest argument for the motion is cell phones offer ample resources for reference to answer questions and assignments. First, there are times when our teacher told us to go to the library room and look for the meaning of or have a research about a certain topic. I can immediately access to internet and instantly know the meaning of and have a ready reference to my research. And second, if I cannot find it to internet, I try to call my dad or mom or best friends to help me answer my assignment. Finally, being connected into internet and to my parents and friends makes my activities easier. In conclusion, browsing into internet and have a contact with loved ones could give better ideas to answer questions and assignments.
Now, the opposition has chance for rebuttal.
I do not agree with that. Not all the students in this class can afford to buy expensive cell phones that can easily access into internet. Always dependent from the internet and through your parents or friends to answer the questions or assignments or do research sometimes make the students dull because he or she don't even try to think critically for him or herself to do such assignments or questions.
Our strongest argument against the motion is cell phones are utilized for cheating and bullying inside the classroom. First, owner of the cell phone sometimes inserted the answers on the inbox or outbox or transmitted answers to others and have linkage with other students in the class. Second, anonymous numbers usually used to bully other students by sending bad words or comment in the text. Finally, using cell phones during the test or exams, links and answers through text is anonymous. In conclusion, some students utilize their cell phones to cheat and bully inside the classroom.
Now, the proposition has chance for rebuttal.
That is not the point. Teachers are bright enough that they will not give tests or exams that has linkage with the cell phones. Bullying might only happen when you entertain or reply on it. Cell phones are utilized for good, not for cheating and bullying others.
Go proposition! You have our support!
At this point in time, let us entertain a single question from the audience. Anybody in the audience, you have any question?
Yes?
My parents provide me a mobile cell phone so that he can easily contact me wherever I am. My question is, can I use my cell phone in the class?
Okay, proposition group. Anybody, please answer the question. Yes?
Yes, you can. That is a very reason why you have a cell phone. Your parents have given you the cell phone, so you can use that.
How about for the opposition group? Yes?
No! Do not use your cell phone during class hours. That will distract your attention or interest in the class.
No cell phones, no gadgets! Be intelligent students!
Before we will hear the summary of each group, I'm giving them 1 minute to summarize their arguments, and afterwards, one member of
each group will give their summary. Okay, time starts now. Okay, time's up. Now, may we hear the summary of the proposition group and afterwards the opposition group.
To sum up our arguments in the proposition side, the use of mobile cell phones in the conduct of classroom studies is very useful because it helps us a lot in solving mathematical problems with ease and accuracy. High-tech cell phones may easily connect into global networks and offers ample resources as reference to assignments and researches.
In the opposition side, in summary, using of cell phones during the conduct of class distracts attention or interest of the learners to pay attention on the lesson. Seldom, cell phones are utilized by some students for cheating or bullying inside or outside the classroom.
I think I'm through with my part. Thank you very much for your active participation and fruitful discussion. I am now turning over the floor to our teacher, Sir Reynaldo Abrenica.
Very good. Thank you very much, Madam Presiding Officer, for making this debate alive and dynamic. Well, we are not yet through. She just only turned over the microphone. But a while ago, I assigned 5 students to lend their ears seriously because of these argumentations made by the two groups, the proposition and the proposition. At this point in time, let us hear from these judges to whom they will give their favor. Shall we start on the first student? Please come forward.
Because of the convincing power that I heard today, I go with the group of allowing the use of cell phones and other gadgets, so I go with them, the proposition side.
Okay, one vote for the proposition side. Okay, that is the first judge. Now let's proceed to the second judge. May we hear from you your vote?
I go for the group who look after the safety and care for students of being not disturbed in the class. With them, I vote for opposition side.
As if he is quietly nervous to speak, to whom he will give his vote. Then finally, his vote is for opposition. Now we have 2 votes. 1-1. 2 votes. Okay, 5. How about the third student? To whom you will give your vote?
After hearing the rebuttal of both sides, I was convinced by Jenna that using cell phones is really don't affect our learning in school.
that I was go in proposition group. Okay. 2 votes for the proposition group. As if these judges are quite nervous to speak out their decisions. Even these debaters in front, they are also quite nervous. Just relax. Okay. How about for the 4th group? I mean 4th judge.
Assessing myself today is a hard task for me, but I was convinced by the speaker who shared cell phones that may disturb us during classes hours. So I joined myself to the opposition side.
Okay. So we have already a tie vote. See how nervous our judge in giving their votes. Really, it is a crucial decision maybe for them to say yes or no. Finally, we have the 5th student, to whom she will give maybe her favor. Shall we hear from her?
Upon hearing the arguments of both sides, I realized that there is a good and bad effect of using cell phones during the conduct of our classroom studies. So, I go to both of them, sir.
Nobody wins. See, it's really hard to say yes to the use of cell phone during the conduct of our class, and no to the use of cell phone during the conduct, because both of them, they have really implied their intentions and their critical suggestions and opinions with regards to our topic today. We have known that using of this cell phone has 2 effects. One is for good, and the other is for bad. In the good in the sense that you can use that cell phone for browsing it into the internet, access directly to the global connections, and have an easy answer or the answer for our queries. But in the sense that when you use that cell phone for cheating and bullying, then that is not good. Well, you are already mature enough to when will be the proper time to use that cell phone. Anyway, we are just talking only inside the class, during the conduct of our class. After that, then you can use it now. But remember, you are already mature enough to when should be the proper time of using that cell phones. Whether nobody wins, but we cannot deny the fact today. We are now on the 21st century. And you had already observed that many among you are now using the high-tech cell phones. Some of you are using tablets. Others, they have laptop. And some are using already computers. Then, one day, that technological gadgets will really be used and utilized in our classroom studies. Okay? Without too much ado, congratulations for your today. But before we will end up our class today, I want you to write your critical reflections in a short coupon band and submit that tomorrow. I repeat, everybody, write your critical reflections in one short coupon band. Then submit that tomorrow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir!
Okay, very good. Next time we will have another fruitful discussion again, but other groups will be utilized already. Okay? Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you. Okay, goodbye class.